Fathur, we've just dropped 2 points against Everton.
Yeah.
88th minute, whatever it was, we conceded a goal. I've said it about 3 or 4 times already. You know, one of the things that I find when I get after, 2-3 fan cams, whatever, if it's a positive result, it's great, but, it feels like a loss. And I'm just listening to... We're all disappointed. I don't know what else... There are positives we can take from this, of course there are, but very difficult to justify that with the result.
Very difficult to justify with the results that we have today, and I feel we have to question the lineup as well, in my opinion, because Cucurella for me has been one of the best players this month alone, and he's been one of the key figures that are progressing us to the Champions League quarterfinals against Real Madrid. But then the reward is he gets onto the bench. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And for me, the problem is that the lack of complacency that we've had in this team. Once we scored the first goal in that second half, while we're sitting back, and the fact that we just literally let them to have the control of the game. That's my problem for part of this season as well. And the fact that the subs as well kind of like infuriate me a lot, that he put on Gallagher for like half an hour. He took off Felix for what? He's been of our best attackers so far this month. Why you want to play part of the bus against Everton that literally chasing for a draw? That's not good, is it? It's a recipe for disaster, Alex. Recipe for disaster. Look what happened now. We're 11th. Literally, look at the games that before we even play. Spurs drop points. Brentford drop points. Brighton didn't even play today. We've had a worldly chance to capitalise it for those that are not performing. Literally 3 points. 3 points literally in our hands now. It's in our grasp, but we literally bottle it at the end.
Why? What is it? I mean, I know you talk about the starting lineup, Cucurella. I think that makes sense. I mean, he had a great game against Dortmund. He was fantastic in that game. I mean, Badiashile I don't think was too bad, although I saw Chilwell have a go at him a couple of times, not passing him the ball. But that probably wasn't caught on camera on the telly. But, I mean, we didn't struggle to control the game. I mean, we went 2-1 up. We were comfortable. Why can't we press on? What do you think Potter's thinking and the reasoning behind the defensive substitutions?
I think he's underestimated Everton in some ways for me. I think, in my opinion, when you go 1-0 up and he thinks that, you know what, let's play part the bus. That's not the right structure in your mind, that to say, you go tell the players to part the bus. That's not right, though. If you score one goal, you control the game. You can get now second goal, then understandably so you can part the bus after that when you 2-0 up. But it's just the subs kind of like doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You literally took off Wesley Fofana, even though he's injured in that. I would rather we literally keep Fofana on, and also not putting any players on like Loftus-Cheek or Chalobah, because I feel like those kind of substitutions that kind of like lost the game. Even though we've made kind of like defensive mistake, Kepa and also Koulibaly cost us today as well. But I feel like those subs cost us the game today, unfortunately.
It would have been nice to see Mudryk as well. I mean, he had such a good game against Leicester.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. I feel like with Mudryk, and we discussed it on the podcast, and I had this debate the other day with the other guys, though. And I feel like with the Mudryk, I feel like it's the system, because Paul played 3 at the back, 3-4-3 up front. And I feel like with Mudryk, he's more of a natural left winger, and he doesn't want to track back. And that's why I feel like with Potter, that's why he chose Pulisic over Mudryk. I feel like he's trying to make sure that Pulisic also running tracking back as well. And I feel Mudryk doesn't do that much often this season. And sadly enough, I feel like if he keeps benching Mudryk a lot for the rest of this season, I think it's going to ruin confidence for him. That's unfortunate, because he's an £100 million player, and I would like to see him more on the pitch as well, man.